guys, welcome back to ManCave Collectibles, coming at you today with just a quick discussion video on the new transforming transformer that Hasbro spoke and talked about yesterday in their fan event. This is a transformer I was super excited about when I saw this come out. We had Kevin Smith and Jay, I'm not sure what his real full name is there, but they come out and did the promotional for this. And I was like, Hasbro is doing a smart transformer, which I thought was amazing. By that point, they had not listed the price. The price is steep, which we'll talk about it here a little bit later. But just kind of jump into what this transformer is. So this transformer is being built by Robeson Robotics, which was a company established in 2008. From what I can tell, looks like they're headquartered in California. I think they do have their factories overseas. But this is not their first robot. If you go out to their website, you'll see a slew of robots that they've already done. They have a few options already in this field. So this wasn't something new to them by them doing this robot. Really what we have here is we have Robeson Robotics building a robot that's been licensed by Hasbro, which actually makes me feel 10 times better about the actual product itself than if Hasbro was building it. When I saw Hasbro was going to give us a robot, and then I saw the price point on this robot, it actually concerned me a lot, right up front, because we know Hasbro. I love Hasbro. I have a lot of Hasbro collectibles here in my man cave, but they're not always the best when it comes to QC things like that. So for them to be putting out a robot of this caliber and kind of advertising the things that they did, there was some concern. But as I continue to dabble into it, Robeson Robotics, that's who's building this for us on behalf of Hasbro. Now, jumping into the Optimus Prime himself, this thing has over 5,000 components, 60 microchips, 27 servos. That's just amazing to me. That blows me away. It definitely helps understand the price point. When you talk about, 5,000 components to make this thing up, just kind of as a comparison, like MP44, Optimus Prime MP44 ran about $450, had about 257 parts that you have to transform. So when you really think about it that way, I don't see this as being such a crazy offering from a price standpoint by Hasbro / Robeson. So as we said earlier, at the live event yesterday, they had Jay and Silent Bob presenting Optimus Prime to us, and they kind of showed off a few of the features that he was going to offer. I think they did a good job on the presentation. Let's take a quick look here at some of the things that they kind of ran through and showed us here on camera.
Hey Transformers fans, it's me, Kevin Smith.
Jason Mewes.
And welcome to Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you see a very familiar truck sitting in front of us, and look how gorgeous it is. Look at the detail, man. Look at this, authentic G1 design. Now, I'd be happy, proud to put this on my shelf because everybody knows exactly who this is, right? Convert! Boom! Come on, man! Can you believe this? Remember when you had to convert your toys yourself? At 19 inches tall, look at him, man, and he's packed with more computing power than what we sent the first rocket to the moon on, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, man, it has 60 microchips and 27 servo motors in it, man. Bow, 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 bow.
That's right, and he's got 25 voice commands, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Are we friends?
You are my friend.
I guess I gotta go.
Yeah, get out of here. It's now Optimus Prime and Silent Bob from now on. All right, let's check this out. Ready? Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Roll out.
Let's roll.
Come on.
Look at that. Love that.
My God, this is amazing. Now, it's got 25 different voice controls, but Optimus Prime can also be controlled from a mobile app, man. Show him. Here we go.
Connection complete.
Ooh.
All right, man, there are so many things. I mean, I don't even know what to show you first. But well, before we convert, let me show you this. A horn. Simple but lovely.
Simple horn for simple
this
chin.
place.
This thing does amazing things. You're like, it's got a horn.
I know, it's so exciting to me. All right, guys, here's a few actions. One of my favorite is this. Oh,
Hero pose.
and you can hear him smash the ground. Things are cracking and stuff on the bottom. Then you have, hey, be cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, come on.
Look at him voguing.
Right?
What an amazing Autobot, for heaven's sakes. Always was in the cartoons, always was in the movies. Now he's a real Autobot in real life. He exists, and he is astounding.
Look out! Slice! Slice!
He went this way. He went that way.
Come on.
Come on.
Look out! He's over there! Oh my gosh. But you know what? You can go to, look at this, missions, and you can create your own. So if you want to be like, do the Jay and Silent Bob pose, you can be like, and you can make
Is that our pose?
well, not necessarily, but you know what I'm saying.
Look at him. He's just standing in a state of cat-like readiness.
Ooh.
Just ready for action, ready for battle. Pre-order it as we speak.
What? Wait, now I'm going to Hasbro Pulse right now and gonna order that right.
We already have one.
$6.99.
I'd pay that.
Yes, sir.
$6.99 for all that it does. You'll have this for life. Oh my
There you
God.
go.
Spoken like a true collector. This Optimus Prime auto-converting robot comes with everything you see here, including this handy-dandy travel case where you can store your power converter and Optimus to take them on the road, man. You gotta bring them over to friends' houses. This is too good to just keep in your place, man. This is the kind of thing you take from place to place and show people off.
Let's roll.
They also briefly went over the mobile app and some of the capabilities with that. I went over to Robinson's website. They also had a pretty nice video, so you can check that out on their website. There are additional commands that you can do on the mobile app, as well as they state there will be some additional downloadable commands that will be coming in the future for this guy. So we kind of live in a world where downloadable content, future upgrade, kind of future-proofing technology is a big deal, especially if you're going to pay out a chunk of change for something. So I felt like for this price point, which is $700, it needed to be somewhat future-proof so that we know it can improve over time. And it sounds like that's something that's going to be available to us. That also helped, I think, in the selling point for me personally in this Optimus Prime. So we'll be able to do that. You're going to be able to customize and kind of build some of your own little scenes and action scenes with this guy through that mobile app as well. And then you've got like the 25 voice commands that are going to come with him straight out of the box. So I thought that was pretty cool. The question is, does it make this guy relevant? You know, this is the Hasbro Earthrise Optimus Prime. And, you know, in my head, I'm sitting here thinking I love this figure. I absolutely love this Optimus Prime figure. This is probably, outside of just going with my straight G1 Optimus Prime, which I love for so many reasons from a nostalgic standpoint, this guy is, to me, the best Optimus Prime that Hasbro has put out in this scale. Obviously, it can't hang with a Masterpiece figure. A Masterpiece figure is a whole nother level, a whole nother price range. But from an MP standpoint, from a mainline standpoint, what is a self-transforming transformer going to do to the average collector? In my opinion, I don't think it will do anything. I think this is going to be a very niche piece that I think some of us are going to pick up, some of us are not. There's going to be a lot of us who are going to feel like this collectible is not really for them from a budget standpoint. They may not feel that the value is there for the $700 price point. And those are all fair arguments and fair justification for not picking up this Transformer. There's going to be some of us like me, and I've talked to a couple other guys who are all in on this. And just for the fact that this is going to be a very, I think, rare collectible. You know, not everyone's going to have that. You know, you can see these are a dime a dozen. You can go and find these in any Walmart, any Target, and they're going to be there. You can jump on eBay and Mercari. You can find these at a very fair price point anytime you wish and pick these up. I think this collectible is going to be something that you do not come across very often. We're not going to walk into a convention a toy convention and come across a self-transforming Optimus Prime very often. For me, I think it's going to be cool. It's going to look fantastic in the man cave when the friends are over, my kids. I'm going to be able to share that with them and hopefully pass it down to those kids one day if those servers will hang on. I do still have a lot of questions about Optimus Prime and his self-transforming abilities. Things like, are the servos going to be fixable or repairable by me? Is that something I can do? Can I order additional servos if I need them? Do I contact Hasbro? Do I contact Roboson? If it had to be sent in to be repaired for some reason, do you send it to Roboson? Do you send it back to Hasbro? So there's a lot of things that I'll have to dig into the fine print, and hopefully over the coming months, we will learn this information on this Optimus Prime. I think it's slated for like an August release as we stand right now. So I guess really my final thoughts on this, guys, is, does this make our Optimus Primes irrelevant at this point? I really don't believe so. I think that the Optimus Primes that we have in our collection are going to be perfectly fine Optimus Primes. Sure, this takes collecting and transforming Transformers to a whole nother level, but again, I think it's going to be a very niche group. It's going to be a small amount of people that have these, and they're going to be very collectible. It's going to be something we're all going to remember. I will probably always remember the day I saw the first self-transforming Transformer. But again, these aren't new. These are things that Roboson have been doing over the years. They were established again, like we said, in 2008. And this is something they've been doing. We've just never seen it in the form of one of our most iconic heroes that we grew up with as a kid in the 80s and 90s. But it's certainly going to be a cool collectible to have, and it is one that I have pre-ordered. So we'll be reviewing it here on the channel when that time comes. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Helps get this video out there for other people to be able to see. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to the channel. Love to have you as part of the ManCave Collectibles team. And as always, drop those comments down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Just keep the comments respectful, but it's okay to share your opinion. And if it's something you are going to go ahead and invest in, drop that in the comments below as well. I'd love to know how many folks really feel like the $700 price point is worth their money. Dropping $700 on a collectible is not really new to a lot of us collectors, as we have statues and all kinds of collectibles out there that certainly run in those price ranges or higher, but this is certainly something that is out of the ordinary. So I can see where there's a justification on both sides to purchase or to not purchase this particular collectible, but either way, I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time.